Have you ever wondered how you can achieve more when you are bored? How you can be better by simply doing nothing? In this video, I'm gonna reveal you the steps needed to achieve more while being bored, as well as the benefits of being bored that will yield you extra result. And finally, you will know the answer to the ultimate question: will it actually work? These days, we don't even realize how much we are attracted to noise. We are attracted to sounds, we are attracted to something filling up time 24/7. That silence feels uncomfortable. At this point, we don't even just sit down and do nothing anymore. Time has to be filled with something. But the question is why? As Naval said,
there was this statement, I think it was Pascal, he said, all of man's problems arise because he cannot sit by himself in a room for 30 minutes alone. It's very true. I always needed to be stimulated. And when the iPhone came along, boredom was dead.
That's why the first step is to get rid of your phone. For a while, put it on Do Not Disturb mode, turn on silent and airplane mode, and keep it out of sight. In another room, under the pillow, high on the closet. Make it so that the effort to get it out and turn it on is so high that you are simply too lazy to do it. Now, let's steal the next step from famous writers like Neil Gaiman and Maya Angelou. Give yourself two choices: do nothing or produce. They use this technique to become productive and creative writers. Neil sits in a room and he gives himself two choices. He can either sit there and do nothing, or he can write. Maya would do pretty much the same thing. Whatever it is you wanna get done, make it so your only two choices are do nothing or get thing done. And finally, a bonus tip from myself. The hardest one, but will give you the most results. Take a notebook and a pen and just sit still and listen to your own thoughts. Write them down briefly as they appear in your mind. Catch all your thoughts just like fishing. This brings us to the biggest benefits of boredom. Picture boredom as an empty playground. It may seem inactive, but it's the very space where new games and adventures can be invented and enjoyed. Just as in the playground, you will understand how to build castles, how to swing on the swing, or in other words, you will start to understand your deeper self, your goals in life and your true fears, day-to-day problems and much more. With this rather simple exercise, countless fears will be analyzed and defeated. Numerous ideas will be born, and then it's only your duty to make them into reality.
It's so easy to be great nowadays, my friend, because most people are weak. Most people don't want to go to that extra mile. Most people don't want to find that extra because it sucks. It's miserable. It's lonely.
Isaac Newton wouldn't have discovered the law of universal gravitation if he hadn't decided just to sit under a tree and observe. Steve Jobs wouldn't have come up with the idea for the iPod if he wasn't bored on the plane. The creators of Netflix wouldn't have come up with the idea if they hadn't decided to experiment while traveling. Well, you may not create the next Netflix or Apple, and the truth is, the world doesn't need another copycat. The world needs you and your own unique ideas. And honestly, one thing is still missing. You can be bored when you have no friends. If you are fighting loneliness, watch this video to know that you are not alone.